In this video, you're going to learn how to add food to your bees in the wintertime. What's up? I'm David Burns, and this channel is dedicated to support your side hustle of beekeeping, helping you to keep healthier bees and make fewer mistakes. And today we're going to actually go into some hives and add my invention. Years ago, I created this candy board, this Winter Be Kind, and it's infused with all kind of good nutrients along with protein powder and sugar. Going to show you not only how to add it to these hives in the wintertime, but also we're going to peek inside a couple of hives, see how they're doing with it. That's going to be fun. Stay tuned, and I want to talk more about adding these Winter Be Kinds to your hives for winter survival. Before we jump into those hives though, let me wish you a very happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to all of you. This is no doubt probably going out about Thanksgiving Day. And I'm excited to actually thank you for being a great supporter of my beekeeping channel. Gosh, you guys mean so much to me. I really do enjoy communicating with you guys and sharing together beekeeping thoughts. You guys ask me a lot of questions. I try to answer as many of them as I can. So thank you so much. I want to just give a big shout out to all of you for watching this channel. Again, if it's your first time to tune in, I'm really glad you're here. I have a lot of followers that follow all my beekeeping videos, but I know every time I make a new one, there's always a bunch of you that are new. So welcome. Good to have you along. Also, please subscribe. It's always great to have more subscribers. A lot more people are viewing my videos than are subscribing. So if you want to get me something for Christmas, Christmas is coming up, you can subscribe, and that would be a perfect Christmas gift for me. All right, so just want to get that out of the way, let you know I do appreciate you, and happy holidays. Really a cool time of the year for all of us, no doubt. Turned cold here though. Gosh, it's dropped down to 20s at night, sometimes Fahrenheit. We're getting a little bit warmer in the daytime. Bees really aren't flying anymore though. One or two will peek out, but not much flying going on. They're kind of staying inside. So today it's a little too cold to go out there and play in the hives, but we're going to anyway, because I know how to do it without hurting bees. Never open up your hive and remove frames out if it's cooler than 60 degrees Fahrenheit. We're just going to peek inside, kind of see what the bees are doing up on the candy boards that we put on. And then we're going to put a few of these on. Before we jump into those hives, remember, by the time you're viewing this video, all of my online courses are available at half price, 50% off. Wow. I hope you do take advantage of these for this holiday weekend. Please do. It helps us out a lot. But more importantly, I really believe these classes are going to be a big help to you guys. If you haven't taken one of my classes yet, you're going to learn a lot about bees. And so I'll leave links in the description below where you can get one of these online classes. The one that has the most classes is my ultimate class. It has all of the goodies in it, and mite control, spring management, how to get your bees through the winter, basic beekeeping, how to raise queens, a day in the apiary with me, going through hives with you. I mean, just a ton of good stuff. And for half price, that's a bargain. So check that out. It's called the Ultimate Beekeeping Course, and that's the one you want to get if you're serious about knowing as much as you can about beekeeping. Whether you've just started out this year, or you're going to start next year, or you're a long-time beekeeper and you just want to know more, these classes are perfect just for you. All right, let's jump in the hives. Hey, it's cold out here today. It's about 32 degrees. There's not much wind at all, which is a rare meteorological phenomenon for Illinois. But I want to show you guys how I put on my Winter Be Kinds. We're starting to ship out some of the Winter Be Kinds already. So I want to show you on this hive here. You've probably seen it in a lot of the videos where it has a honey super on there. And I'm going to just open it up. But going to open it up, we'll look inside from the top, see what we see. I put my ear up to it. A lot of bee activity going on. A couple of days ago, it was warm enough for the bees. They were really flying out of all my hives here. And so it's time to give them the Winter Be Kind. I'm going to see what happens. Let's open it up and take a look. Well, the first mistake a lot of beekeepers make when they open up a hive when it's really cold outside is they fail to smoke it, because I think they think the bees are cold and they're not going to sting you. So I've got protective gloves and my whole bee suit on, and got my winter bee kind ready. As you can see here, I got my winter bee kind ready. These little brown particles that you see are some of the protein powder, and most of it gets mixed up pretty good with the sugar, but sometimes it gets separated out like that. That's fine. So what we're going to do is just, now when you do this, your goal is to basically get the job done. Don't spend a lot of time with the top off. It's not going to kill your bees if it's not windy, but you know, some of them are maybe going to fly and maybe they'll make it back in, maybe not. So you don't want to spend a terrible amount of time with the lid off. You can do this at any temperature as long as you do it pretty quickly. You don't have to rush and start being panicky and drop stuff, but just don't keep it open forever. We're going to pry it up just a little bit and smoke it, and then let it kind of sit down. You may hear this noise. This is the noise of the propolis seal being broken. And so that means we're going to have to put something on top of the hive to kind of keep it fastened down a little better, like a big block or something hard. So the propolis gets really, really, really hard in cold weather. So in warm weather, this top cover would come off pretty easy, but now that it's cold, it's not. All right, so let's take a look what we've got here at 32 degrees. We've got the bees hanging out. I haven't smoked them yet. You can see this super here made by another company, very common company, but they have made quite a bit of a space between the edge of their top of the super down to that frame, and this caused the bees to put a lot of extra comb up there. And so anyway, these bees are really up into this top super already. I am going to go ahead and smoke them, and I'm going to pull a frame out. I would not recommend this unless temperatures are 60, but I'm just going to do it for a quick peek and see what it looks like. The one thing you don't want to do is raise up a frame that has capped over pupae on it. That's the one that's going to be damaged the fastest by your exposure to cold air. But this is the honey super, so I don't think I've got any brood up here yet this time of the year. So the bees are just hanging out here and not really eating too much, but just hanging out in this super. Anyway, I wanted you to see that, so we'll put it back together. And what we want to do now is put the winter bee kind on. Here's the winter bee kind again. I'm going to show you that. This entrance here, the opening goes toward the front. Candy goes down and the insulation goes up like this. And I really recommend that you clean off this edge. You can see in this case, there's a lot of propolis, and it won't allow the winter bee kind to sit very nicely. It'd be too gappy and uneven. So let's go ahead and scrape this off. There we go, that looks better. I'm not too worried about what's on top of the frames because that gap in there isn't going to be really a problem. My winter bee kind will sit on there fine, but if you wanted to scrape that off, I might do that. Going to get down to 20 degrees tonight, so I want to make sure that I get this winter bee kind on here. Now, some of you haven't gotten yours yet because we've just started shipping them, and so we've got a couple more weeks to get them all sent out. There's no reason to panic because, as you can see, try not to kill bees here, there's plenty of honey on board, and so hopefully your hives have plenty of food. So it's not really a big deal if you don't get this on. I'm looking to have these on by the 1st of the year, sometime after Christmas, maybe January for sure. That's my target date. All right, so let's put the winter bee kind on. Oh, that's good. Fits really nicely. My gap's in the front. Now, before I put this on, I was ready to put my top cover back on, but I noticed something. I noticed there's a lot of bees here on my top cover. So one of the ways to get the bees off the top cover is like this. And that cleans them off really nicely. Now you can put your winter be kind on. Very good. I usually check on these about every 2 weeks to see how the bees are doing on consuming the sugar, the proteins off the winter be kind. Make sure everything's squared up good. And again, since we broke the propolis seal, it might be that it's hard to ever get it to seal unless it does warm up. You might want to put a brick or a cinder block here. That way, comes a big strong wind, not going to blow all this off. Now I put a winter be kind on this small single deep hive. Very small, doesn't have a lot of honey on board, and the cluster is pretty small. I'm curious about what things look like. So let me just take a look right quick. We're going to take the top cover off first. And then we're going to take the winter be kind off, blow a little smoke in there. The cluster was all toward the west side of this hive. On this side right over here. When I made the winter be kind, the reason I didn't sell this one, a little bit leaked out before it dried. And I just didn't want to send that out. Okay, so you can see the winter cluster at work. Here they are eating the winter be kind. And then you can see them there, how they're clustered in the center, kind of a little bit toward the west. So good job. I'm glad I'm feeding them. Again, they don't have a ton on board, and they are a small single deep. Fingers crossed, not a lot of bees to make it through the winter if it gets terribly cold, but with a little food, it might help them out. I put this on there last week, so they had about a week to be eating some of the winter be kind. All right, cool. Good to see that everything's going on good. All right, let's do the same thing on this hive. All right, let's add a winter be kind here. Winter clusters in the center. Winter be kind going on with the opening toward the front. I'm going to add one more to another hive. This hive over here, we've been in this hive here a lot. It has 2 honey supers on, so who knows what it looks like inside. Here's my hive tool. All right, I don't have my smoker. Okay, got my beetle traps here. I don't really see a lot of bees in this top super, but some. So we're just going to trust that they're going to move up there. Let's put a winter be kind on that one. Got some small hive beetle traps in there that I used in a video. So a lot of the bees are down in the bottom. Boy, they're roaring. If you do this enough, a lot of bees will come up to the top. Just you can see them starting to move up. Yep, well, we don't want to disturb them too much. Anyway, we'll put this on there like that. And put the top cover on. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Wow, that was really good to be in some hives and show you what's going on. And wasn't that winter be kind really impressive? That's what I have in front of me here, a winter be kind. Now, these are being shipped out now. It's going to take a couple of weeks yet, probably for all of them to get out the door. We have a lot of orders of these, but many of you will be receiving them, and you can put them on your hive when you get them, candy side down just like this. And it's going to go on the hive with this opening right here at the front of the hive and the insulation at the top. They will arrive with moisture, a little bit of leakage on them. That's just the way it is. We bag them up, but this material is designed so that it sort of liquefies. So don't be afraid if it's a little wet. Put those on there. If you get them and they're a little damp or see a little moisture or a little water in the bag, nothing's bad about that. Put them on the hive. They're great to go. And so be looking for those. If those of you that are still looking for these really want one, we may make more as the season progresses after we get through the holidays. We still have some options to make some more, and I know some of you are really wanting some more, and so we're going to do our best to make some. Fingers crossed, can't make any promises, but we'll do our best. These go on sale August the 1st. That's why they sell out so fast, and we're basically sold out really quickly. And so now we're pretty far away just trying to fill orders in the way that they were received, in the order they were received. So thank you so much for your support of this creation, and I really do appreciate it. I've actually made this, I think now, for about a decade. So it's been out there a long time. A lot of beekeepers really attribute their success to overwintering with this Winter Be Kind, the product that's inside, as well as the way it absorbs moisture. It allows the bees to go in and out of the front, and I shouldn't be pitching it if there's no more to be sold. I know that, but keep your eye on it every August the 1st when they do go on sale. And you guys keep on buying our book that Sherry and I wrote. It is so appreciated. We keep getting boxes and boxes of these in and autographing them, and you keep buying them like crazy. I appreciate it. We're going to have to get some more in. We're down to just a few more now, but we'll keep the links on there. Give us 2 or 3 weeks if you order a book to get that out to you because of the holidays, and we need to get another box of those in, but I really do appreciate your support. Again, I want to encourage you to please subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Since we're approaching the holiday season, I want to ask you guys, leave a comment below and tell me what you enjoyed most about beekeeping in the last 12 months. You know, the last beekeeping season. What brought you the most joy? Leave a comment, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And always, again, thanks so much. Have some happy holidays with your family and friends. Just enjoy this great time of the year we have now to kind of relax from our bees. Fingers crossed the bees are going to make it through the winter, and get in there and get some of these online courses under your belt. Remember, they're 50% off all through this weekend. So take advantage of that as soon as you can. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.